So anyway, guys, I guess the whole feminism thing is just hitting hard in this particular Western country or whatever, Western style country, let's put it that way. We've already been dealing with it in America for quite some time. Why? Well, a lot of white men are now leaving the West and coming to Southeast Asia. And so guys, I'm going to kind of poke a little fun here, and so just take it with a grain of salt, whatever. And I know I'm going to piss off some people here, so it's just so be it. But white guys in America, and even some men of color, have had their ass full of Western women. They are done fighting the fight, especially when there's an option where you can bug out, pop smoking. You can come over here to Southeast Asia, whether it be Thailand, Indonesia, the Philippines, Vietnam, whatever, and you can find you a woman who is going to take care of you and ain't going to sit there and degrade and downgrade you on a constant basis and make you feel like you should be apologetical about being a white dude, right? But there's a lot of you guys that watch my channel, and I know you guys have been through the freaking ringer whenever it comes down to women in the West, whether it be in the UK, Australia, America, wherever, and you're sick and tired of the crap. Well, for all you guys that want to know why we do this and why a lot of the men do this,
in this video, I'm going to talk a little bit about why I chose the Philippines. Number one, I chose to leave the United States because, and if you don't know this, you'll find out real quick, the Western women have really changed with this feminist movement. It's just been, I don't need a man, I don't want a man, even though they turn out they do need a man, they do want a man. They want a sensitive man, they don't want a masculinity, but then when they get the sensitive man, then they want the masculinity instead. It's so confusing to a guy, even at a guy my age, very confusing. So I chose to leave soon because I'm getting ready to retire. And I can't see myself really affording a comfortable lifestyle in America. And then there's, on top of that, there's a whole bunch of other issues like the politics here. So you have the women, the politics, the money, the food. My God, eggs are running $5, $6 a dozen. It's just, it's unbelievable. And there's the gender thing that's getting pushed on us here. I can't even, I work in a hospital, and we don't even know what to call people, even though I could tell you if you're male or female. No, we have to identify you as to what you want to be. So as far as I know, you can come in here and say you want to be a dog, and you're supposed to be a dog. I don't know. So anyway, I was choosing down to different countries I was thinking about moving to. All of it had to do with cost in the beginning. We're looking at cost of living, how I can afford it. And I've been to Mexico many times. So Mexico was one of the very first choices. And my family history on my mother's side is Mexican. So Mexico was a very close choice, and I love Mexico. But language is a problem. And there's been a lot of changes in terms of, how long you can stay in Mexico. So I was thinking, okay, and then there's the other countries I've been to, like you have Vietnam, Laos, Thailand. I'm looking at those, and I'm thinking, Vietnam was recommended to me by a friend of mine who's from Vietnam. And then there's Laos, which is the neighbor Vietnam, and Thailand, which is another neighbor, and then Philippines. So the Philippines, the people share a lot of common interest with the Mexican culture because they were inhabited by the Spaniards, and that's this. It's almost like they're identical cultures. The language is a little bit different. There's so many different languages in the Philippines, but for the most part, they speak English, and so that was a really big issue. And it's not the cheapest country in the world, but and I shouldn't probably use the word cheap, it's not the most inexpensive country in the world, but it is very affordable. So I chose the Philippines, and this video is going to be about my preparation, at least, wanting to go to the Philippines. There's going to be a lot of videos because I cannot cover it in one video. So I'm going to do many videos on why the Philippines. I hope to be including my girlfriend who is living in the Philippines currently. And just hang in there. Stick it out to the end because I'm showing you a lot of stuff. There's going to be videos of me going to work, and there's going to be videos of my girlfriend walking the streets of in the Philippines, and that's all taking place today, as a matter of fact. Just hang in there. Take a look at it. And, it's important to give me the thumbs up and, the like, because it helps me get out there and reach other people. Because the algorithm is really strange. I'm not really familiar with how it works exactly, but unless you're giving it thumbs up, unless you're subscribing, unless you're watching a long duration, they're not going to be recommending the video to other people. So I'm hoping that this will help quite a few people. So give me that. And then also, I want comments. So tell me what I'm missing. Tell me how I can improve. And then also, if you're dissatisfied, write comments in there. I read all of them. So I'm looking forward to hearing back from you. I'm really looking forward. I'm going back in May to the Philippines and hopefully interviewing with a couple other vloggers who are a little bit better known than I am. My channel is fairly new, but I'm not a tiny videos channel, but give it a thumbs up and give it a subscription, and then also leave me comments because I really look forward to answering your questions. I currently are here in the Northeast Georgia section. I live in the mountains, in the Appalachian Mountains, and I work in a couple different hospitals up here, and I'm really eager to be able to retire and move to the Philippines and share a lot of my adventures there. And I'll be sharing my adventures as I do these travels as well. Take care. Talk to you later. And hopefully I'll read your comments. Thanks. Bye. All right. This is leaving for work. You can see that the sun is going down, and I leave a little bit early because I don't really like driving at night, especially through the mountains. I'm only going to have a couple of seconds to show you of where I live in Northeast Georgia. That blinking light right there is the only stoplight in my town. We're now passing the fire department and the post office, and then that's the town. There's no stores really. There's no nothing. There used to be a store here on the left, but they closed, and now that's the post office right in front of us on the right hand side. It's very tiny, very, very tiny. So that was it. That was the town. That was downtown right there. And off I go to work. Thanks for watching.